Welcome to Burning Wheel. Welcome to Burning Wheel. My name is Jason. We're playing Rolling Intentions. Welcome to Rolling Intentions. My name is Jason. Today we are playing Burning Wheel, the actual first session, and we have
Conrad,
Nagor, keeper of the chalice of the damned.
Slightly different before.
Megan.
Megan. And we're in the Kingdom of Avalon. In the town of Darkshire.
Devonshire.
Right. Devon. Devonshire.
Devonshire.
Devonshire. And the city of...
Everyone loves the Brits.
So,
I can't say that with a straight face.
So, I couldn't read some of your beliefs, Mr. Rudy Rob, so one of your beliefs are going to be negated, because there's no... Well, not really negated, but I couldn't read it, so, like, your second belief, what is it?
is it bad if I can't read it?
Yeah.
I'm almost certain I'm the one who came up with this belief.
The second one?
Yeah. I could not read it, so I was just like, I can't give you a challenge if I don't know what the belief says.
Well, I know exactly what it's supposed to be. He's written wealth is a need of mind, and I'm not sure what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Because I gave him this whole wonderful dramatic line that said, wealth should be distributed by need, and no one's need is greater than mine.
Well, it's not going to be in the game today. Because I maybe it will be. I don't know. I'll think about it, but it's just a question mark right now.
Maybe I shortened that a little bit too much.
Yeah, which is like need of mind. I was just like,
Okay, how is it supposed to say?
How are you gonna roll?
You kind of gibbled me now. I thought you were going to go back to back, and then that would work, but then you moved, and then I fell down.
Okay.
Back to back, eh? Gibble. Alrighty. So, I want everybody to give me. God damn it, guys! I want everybody to sort of go through their character sheet real quick, and start from beliefs, instincts, and your traits, and then, first your life path, I guess, then your beliefs, your instincts, and your traits, and just do that for all your characters, starting with Brogan, I guess.
Very good.
Your name and stuff too.
I am Tithian Kadok, and my life path is... I start out nobleborn. I am the son of the brother of the king, that evil fuckhead. I don't like him. I then became a page, and then a squire, and I'm now a knight, in service to my king.
He's a fuckhead.
Yes, we're both kind of evil jerks. I ride around and do his bidding. I kill people for my king. That's just kind of what I do. My beliefs are that my uncle has grown old and weak, and I deserve the throne. Magic should exist only in service to the kingdom. Loyalty and trust are illusion. Love comes only from power.
Okay.
And my instincts are, I will challenge anyone who fails to recognize me by my title to a fight. I always carry my sword. And I always refer to people by their station. My traits are, I have character trait Your Grace, because I am the nephew of a king. And my other traits are, I have Mark of Privilege, Sworn Homage, and Cold-Blooded. The first two mean that nobles know about me. Yay! And the third means that I am just really hard to make freak out. I am a cold-blooded killer and generally kind of a bastard.
And I think one of your relationships is your uncle.
Yes, I have a relationship with King Damien.
Alright. And next is Megan, and I'm going to close that door.
Okay, my character's name's Ava. She's city-born. She was born into, a ghetto family, and a bunch of bad stuff happened to her. And then she was picked up by people from, the sorcerer school, the college. And she became a neophyte sorcerer. She's now 18. Our peasants should be enlightened. Gifted people must use their gifts for the betterment of others. And the empire is corrupt. Don't trust people. Don't trust them. Her instincts are stand up for always stand up for people who are persecuted. Always empathize with both sides of an argument, and She has a bad instinct to fly from conflict. Her traits are gifted, and she's also respectful of her betters.
She has a relationship as well.
Yeah. She has a relationship with a hunter named Malachi.
How did you guys meet again?
It was, he was out hunting, and she was a falcon at the time because she has a falcon skin-changing thing. And she helped Malachi catch a stag. And I helped her.
Great. Alrighty. And next is Conrad.
My character is Rudy Robbs. I'm 21. I was born slave of my city, which led me into a thug, and then a soldier. Not sure what I picked there. At the time, my beliefs are slavery must be abolished at any cost.
I think you picked like pickpocket, didn't you?
I think it was pickpocket, yeah, I wasn't sure the name. And for this, also, it's my duty as a brother to save my sister, which is Jade. Jade Robbs. And my instincts are always pickpocket anyone who stands in front of me, but never women. Always hide from city guards.
I like that one. That's really good.
And always unbound others from slavery. Traits are broken, cold-blooded, plain face, and jaded. And I have no relationships.
Well, we're sort of guessing that one of your relationships is probably your sister.
Probably.
But not really, because you don't know where she is.
Another thing does anybody have reputation apart from me?
I didn't take
I
it.
think you're the one that's... But if that's only for circles and stuff, so it's not really...
Well, no, reputation means people might know me, which is somewhat relevant.
Right, what is your reputation?
I have a reputation within the central areas, the richer portions of Torhalla, and I have a reputation at the mage school.
What is your reputation?
1D at both.
No,
In Torhalla, I'm known as being a cold-blooded killer. I'm generally disliked there because I'm the person they send when you're potentially holding back on your taxes to stab you.
So you're like the judge, sort of, like in Judge Dredd.
I'm the executioner.
Yeah, you're just the executioner, so you're not the judge either.
No, I am the I'm the left hand of the king. He uses me to smite his enemies. And in the mage school, I'm thought rather poorly of because I'm the envoy to the mage school.
Right, so it's more like they don't really trust you because you're sort of like...
They're independent of the kingdom, but the kingdom doesn't particularly like that, but we can't really do anything about it because, well...
So if you're taking along with the mages, they're knowing you as probably like a mage slayer or something.
Not so much a mage slayer, but as an oppressor, or rather the servant of an oppressor. Because the king would like nothing better than to be in control of the mage school. He believes that the mages should be working for him, but he can't make them because they're too powerful.
There's one mage in particular, the guy who's the leader of the group, which is sort of his vows are the only thing keeping the war from happening or whatever it is.
Yeah, in a long drawn-out conflict, the kingdom would win, but they'd be so weakened that all their enemies would just tear the shit out of them.
Right, that's true. Unless the mages made an alliance with another.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, is the mages are too dangerous to be left as they are, but they're too dangerous to actually make a direct move against, so there's all this tension going on.
That's cool. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start getting into the game right now. So, who wants to go first? But it's sort of in separate beginnings.
Yes, we're all in the town.
Well, I was thinking of, let's start off with Brogan for a second.
Nagor, keeper of the chalice of the damned.
Yeah, well, let's start off with Theon. Is it Theon? Tithian. Alright, Tithian. Your uncle has summoned you to the dining room.
Very good.
So, like, a person would have come up, like a slave, to inform you that King Damien wishes to speak to you.
Very well. I refuse to acknowledge the slave and just go in the direction of the king.
Okay. Oh, upon entering the doors are like some vast gold-plated doors. Like everything's pretty much kind of like really high end. You open it up to see two individuals standing next to the king, as the king is sitting down at the end of this long, outrageously long table filled with food. As he's fat, your fat uncle is stuffing his face, greased up, from his lips and everything. Seeing you enter. He doesn't even bother swallowing the food in his mouth as he begins talking to you. Looks grossness.
So he's kind of like Dennis the Warrior.
A little bit, he's definitely greedy. He says, oh yeah, I called you here, didn't I? Tried wiping his hands off of one of the slaves or whatever. I need you to do something for me. Go down to that shitty town that's pretty close to us. Devon something. I'm sure these slaves know all about it. Anyways, there's a bishop there. The bishop of the church owes me money. So he has paid taxes. No time to get some collecting. I need you to get that money back. I need you for him to pay up his dues, no matter what the cost. I was at churches anyways, and he just spits at somebody.
By your leave, my liege, I will be gone within the hour.
Oh! Before you go, he says, he waves his hand and flaps him. Now, what I want you to do, there's a noble come up from the room. Names their name. What's the name of the noble that he screamed out to?
I believe the noble's name will be Aaron Rockshear.
The little boy.
Well, there can be more than one Aaron in the world.
There's another Aaron. Aaron, get your ass in here! See this guy come in, and he kind of rushes in, he's kind of like stumbling in, but he's got like armor on. But the armor's kind of like hanging off him. Looks like he tried to self-don himself, or he tried to get someone else to don him that didn't know what they were doing. He kind of stumbles around. Yes, my liege, she says. Sort of, he's really young. He's probably 16. And take him along with you. He needs to learn the ropes, to be a warrior and all that shit. Aaron, and you know Aaron. What do you know Aaron?
Well, if the king's settling me with him, I have a relationship with the king, and I'm sort of sitting fairly high in his circle. He doesn't send me for shitty tasks. He sends me to do important things.
Well, it's an important thing to him, but why would he give Aaron? Maybe it's a deal
Well,
in the background.
Best I can figure is either relative. He could be a relative of mine.
Okay. What relative?
I think maybe he's... I think that with such an informal tone from the king, I think maybe that he's the king... I think he's maybe one of the king's son.
Okay, king's son.
The second youngest. He's like the middle son.
Okay, the middle son.
I'll say there's 3.
Take Aaron and show him what it means to be a man. Yeah. Yes, father, whatever you say. He says, and Aaron says, well, I guess we're partners, eh?
Come, princeling. I will teach you what it is to be a knight.
Alright, so, end of your scene. Just go to the next person. So you're off your way to the village, right? Eva! Now, he didn't mention anything about the kid or anything.
No, I guess we don't know.
Not yet. But, alright. Okay, so, where are you two?
Am I at the school? Do I have my membership? Okay.
Alright. Let's see. In the school, one of your instructors, that passes over or whatever. Eva, your studies here have been proven most mundane, mediocre. Have you been trying hard?
Obviously not hard enough.
Well, you wanted to be a sorcerer, and yet you still haven't achieved the sorcerer rank. Apprentice. And I'm the one who brought you up. What's his name?
What's his name?
He's the one that taught you your shit.
Maybe that's why you're a mediocre sorcerer. You're being taught by a guy named Francis.
This is Francis of Sheldon.
No, Francis of Assisi. He must be Francis of Assisi.
Well, Francis. He's Francis, right? Well, Eva. Perhaps I'm wrong about you, perhaps I'm not. But it's about time that you prove to us that you have what it takes to be a sorcerer. We want to send you to probably be able to give you some more insight. Her name is Sandra. She is a sorcerer who left our guild a while ago. She has a way with teaching people, though her tactics are very, let's say, she lives in an area that's not really suited to our kind, so she's very secretive of what she does. But I think with somebody of your talents, or potential talents, you may want to seek her out. Learn from her. She used to be one of the best.
Okay. I'll try to make you proud.
She is in the town of Devonshire, which is not too far from here, from the city, which is weird. And by the way, don't get into any trouble. And keep your eye on your powers. The next person you injured, you'll probably just be kicked out of the guild. See, does name 2 names. Yep.
Of people that accidentally hurt.
I've killed. You've killed 2 people.
So there was my little sister accidentally killed. Her name was...
What's your sister's name?
My real sister? No. Her name was...
Kill my real sister.
No. Mary.
Mary?
And then there was a fellow, one of...
Maybe his previous apprentice?
Okay. One of my...
Maybe that's why he's so bitter.
One of my peers.
Baldric.
Okay.
Name him Baldric.
Francis's ex-students.
Baldric sounds like a night name, but it can work too as...
Fine, 70-90 is still nature.
From Black
Just
Adam.
remember, I'm only doing this for the sake of the guild. I remember what happened to Baldric.
I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry.
I understand, but this is your chance now to prove to the guild that you're worthy. You don't have to prove anything to me.
Okay, absolutely.
And he just sends you on your way. Off you go now. Find Sandra.
Go on, start walking.
Rudy Robs! Oh, Rudy. What brings you to this town? Are you in the town, or are you...
I'm in the town. I'm in the crowd.
Okay.
I guess there's...
Well, we haven't established the scene yet, so...
I'm here because I know I'm inspecting to see how many people are here and see what kind of loot I can get from these people.
Yep.
What I can rob.
Right. Well, the first thing you notice, the fact that the town seems to be... It is kind of small, but the one thing that is the richest part of the town is probably the church. They seem to believe high beliefs into whatever they do. The faith, as they call it.
Really quite faithful.
Yeah. And the people themselves seem to be quite faithful. Yeah.
Devout peoples.
A lot of people going there.
Yeah, the church is definitely where the wealth is. So, if there's anything worth something, it's in that church.
Mm-hmm.
Church at one point, or is that something?
I will go into the church.
When you go to the church, you see brothers of white clothing. This is pre to the situation.
Yeah.
They all seem to be kneeling down, like that are up in the far past the pews, in front of this relic, which seems to have like a light, kind of like tin, but it definitely is made of like gold, and it does resemble like they're definitely worth something. People are abnormally rich. Like everybody else around the church, it looks like they're poor as dirt.
Okay. One's up front.
But the church.
Oh, the church. Yeah.
The people in the church look like you can even see them like have tables of food and stuff.
Uh-huh.
They are well off, and everybody around the church suffering because of it. It seems they seem to have a lot of, but you don't see any money around. You just see. All right. So, situation. Immediately after you enter the church. Oh, I guess I could give you if you want to talk to anybody or whatever. But immediately after you enter your church and you examine the relic, you hear a stirring up outside, like something's going on. You are just making your way into town, as well as you, so almost like at the same time, from similar directions. And the town is sort of stirring up a little bit. You hear like crowds start at each other.
I'm just here looking for Sandra. I haven't met up with her yet.
No.
So there's a crowd just forming and there's angry people around.
Yeah, like in and around the church and around the town square area in front of the church.
Well, I've got a fucking war horse. And I'm clearly rich, powerful, and armed. I have armor, I have weapons. I'm riding fucking through them.
Okay.
Into the center to see what's happening.
Alrighty.
They'll move out of my way or get trampled.
Yeah. So they do start dispersing a little bit. And crowd themselves seem to be kind of... They do seem to be rather angry. They do have... but a couple of them have like a kid, and they're surrounding this one person. As you've been cutting through, some of them begin stopping and staring at you.
I want to... Are there people leaving the church?
People are leaving the church to see what's going on, yeah, for sure.
I want to see... Are there any small relics I could pick at?
You're just trying to, like, snatch one of the, like... no, sorry. I shouldn't say snatch. So, yeah, yes, there are relics around. Smaller ones. Yeah, handheld ones, yeah. Little golden fire
trinkets and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll say it's like a fire god. Just like little things.
I want to try to take one of those secretly.
Alright, well, in the shuffle, so you're looking to just put your hand over and just snatch it?
Yeah, maybe kind of walk by and just kind of undisclosed snatching it.
It's a sleight of hand, so let's see here.
Like if it's small enough to like palm and take it type thing. Right?
Yeah, so it's going to be against the character's perception with double penalty.
One health.
Okay. Alright, well, the way this works is you tell me your intent.
Okay.
What's your intent?
So my intent is to walk by this relic.
Yep.
And try to undisclosed palm it right quick and...
So nobody else sees
Steal the relic unnoticed.
Yeah.
Steal the relic unnoticed. So that's an intent. You were telling me your
Don't give us
tasks.
methods, just give us intent.
Yeah, intent first, tasks are what you actually do. So intent is what you want it to do. So alright. So what I'm going to do then is give you an ob, and we're going to do it up.
Yeah.
Perception of somebody of holy stuff. So I'm not an orc, man.
Such plans I have.
Yeah?
Oh yes. I scheme. Oh how I scheme.
Alright. So that's a I got 4 dice. And how many dice do you have? It's whatever your sleight hand is. But my ob is double. So that means I have to get
Is your ob double or is his?
mine, because I'm using perception, not observation. Sleight of hand. Yep. So what's your sleight of hand? It's your root stat. Oh, you don't have your root stat written down?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. So it's a root stat, which I'll tell you in a second. Sleight of hand is agility. So it's half of your root stat. So half of your agility.
After my agility is... and you just round down? So
Yeah.
2?
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you put any extra points to it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's just 2 then. So, and what I gotta do is... If the target doesn't have observation, use perception and double obstacle penalty. So, yes, it's really hard for...
So does he not have to roll?
Yeah, well, I gotta tell him basically what happens if he fails and what happens if he... I tell him exactly what happens if he fails. So, you get 2 dice. If you succeed, well, you get the narrow. If fail, a priest checks you and grabs him.
Okay.
And the situation balls up for that.
And Black's a success on 4, 5, and 6?
4, 5, and 6s. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3 successes. 2 successes. Alright,
You
so
fail.
so I fail and you succeed. Because I have to get double of that for my So, go ahead.
So you need a 4? Is that it? Or what was it?
I need a 4.
4,
Because
yeah.
I had to get double of the op.
Okay, yep.
And your op, and my op is whatever your result was.
You
Okay.
have to narrate your fact.
Yes.
So I walk by this relic and have...
You can do a score too, because that was a. That is a. Yeah.
1 routine. Okay, as I'm walking by this relic, let's say it's on the left side of me. I keep walking and I just vomit and hold it next to me and just keep on moving.
Well, through the chaos, nobody notices you're doing it, so you have for yourself a whatever you want to call it.
Little gold statuette.
Little gold statuette. Yeah. Alright, so what are you two doing?
Okay, I'm going to try to observe, because I have high observation. I'm going to figure out what's going on, because I need to figure out that this is Sandra's kid.
Need to do what?
So you're trying to actually listen to the crowd?
Yeah,
stuff?
I want to know exactly what's on the go.
Good enough that you can hear pretty good, like, oh, this kid, witchcraft, we gotta give him to the bishop knows what to do, the bishop knows what to do. Well, give him to the bishop, yeah. And then he enters, and for a little bit anyways, until they start rounding up again.
So, Tithian, riding into the midst of this crowd, they're all peasants, I don't give a whole lot of a fuck for them. So, shouts, "Why do you disturb the king's peace?"
King's peace, one guy yells out in the middle of the crowd. King ain't been nothing around here. The bishop runs this town.
Step forward, peasant! You stand before His Grace Tithian Caddick,
Alright.
Knight of the Realm and left hand of the king.
Yeah, they seem to be sort of like they look at each other a little bit, and then they're like, they're not really sure whether to believe you or not.
I draw my blade and dismount my horse.
Okay. Yep. They begin backing off a little bit, but a couple of them take out their weapons and stuff too.
I'm gonna point to the one that shows and say, "Come forth and explain this disruption."
One. What is your intent in this situation?
I want them fucking terrified of me.
Want to intimidate him?
Yep, I want to intimidate them into submission. Using rank and general terrifying anger, big swordy fucker.
Intimidation is a non-verbal and verbal communication threat. In Birdie Wheel, intimidation can be used to cause another character to hesitate. That's skill versus obstacle. This indicates the target is immediately 6 successes from the intimidation as an obstacle. But what you're trying to do is just scare them?
Pretty much.
Like make them hesitate?
Make them think twice before attacking me or ignoring me.
Alright.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Do you have ugly truth?
No. What's ugly truth?
That's a skill.
No.
It's a fork. Anybody else want to help him?
How about I want to go over to him and tell him, like, to try to stop this because it's an innocent child, and I don't.
Well, you don't.
I can't.
You don't know it's a child.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she does. She observed.
I thought she was just aware that there was witchcraft.
No, they got the
like,
kid. She was
who's the
using her
child?
observation sort of to kind of look to see what's going on. Right?
Like, obviously, if it's a little kid that's going to be burned, obviously, it's innocent. Like, even
In the idea, yeah, they have
unless it's
kids. And
possessed or something.
they're definitely blaming the kid for witchcraft. Yeah.
And part of my instinct.
Yep. And that's good. So, alrighty.
Alright, so I'm
Okay.
trying to intimidate this farmer. I'm going to say,
This
you
one
will
that-
explain your...
the one that spoke back to you.
Yeah, I will say specifically, you will explain yourself and perhaps I'll let you get away with only a lost limb. What he said is basically amounted to treason.
It's true. He has 3 dice. Versus the skill test versus the opposite. Oh wait. Wait, no. Intimidation was the will. However, the will of the victim. The will of the victim is 4. However, circumstances may modify the situation. If the intimidated character is a higher station than the victim, you get 1 extra dice. 6. If she's a lower station, it's 1 extra ob. So I have.
Well, you don't, because I'm not of the lower station.
No. If she... Oh, right. If the character is right, it's the character. If the character is a particularly nasty threat, another plus 1d. It will be an ancient weapon of awesome might, having a wicked-looking bodyguard, or having entrails hanging from fingernails. So, none of that.
I am not visibly that terrified.
If the intimidator is obviously a non-threat, add plus 1 off. So, it's his will, which is 4, versus your dice,
7.
7. Right, and before I can do that, I have to give you... If you fail, what's your intent again? To scare him into submission?
Yes.
If you fail, the group begins to riot. will blatantly charge through you.
That's cool. Regardless of what he's doing, he's going to be losing a limb anyway.
Okay.
So, I have 1 failure.
Alright. Yeah, 2 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 2 failures.
2 failures?
5 successes.
Okay. What's a routine test? I don't think it really matters because I think what's your number?
6.
Yeah. So anytime you're over a certain amount, you don't have to log routines anymore. Ugh. Yeah. So after 5, routines don't count.
Cool.
So it's only difficult and challenging tests. Difficult's over half the dice. Challenging is over the ob is over your amount of dice. Yeah, over your skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you win that then?
You use your Artha and forks and other.
But don't you need that to advance anything?
Yeah, you need in order to challenging. You need 3 difficult and 1 challenging. A challenging is over your skill. So,
but you need 3 challenging to level anything.
No, that's not the case. Here's just look at that.
Yeah, here, let me take a look at this here.
Difficult.
Oh, I see. The number of challenging you need is based on your skill level.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's different. Yeah, it changes.
Alright, this makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I'm good, I understand.
Yeah, and there's ways to get extra dice. Like if you use Artha, anytime you use Artha, for challenging test, then it doesn't count towards your dice. Now, if you ever add forks or get help, that does add to the dice, so it will not make it challenging if you get help with forks or stuff like that. So sometimes you want to screw yourself over to get the challenging test.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anywho, I've successfully scared the piss out of this little fucker.
Yep. Of course, he begins to hesitate, and he starts wetting himself. And then everybody's kind of backs off and takes a step back. And it's like, hey, but I'm quite attached to my limbs, he says.
Explain yourself, traitor!
I'm not a traitor. I'm a believer of the light, the Lord of Light.
I'm not hearing an explanation.
This kid was caught the house on fire. It's a witch. We're gonna burn it.
How do you...
A child lit something on fire, so it's a witch and you're going to burn it. This is your explanation to me.
And they all kind of nod to each other. Yeah.
Did anyone see it magically light things on fire, or was it playing with a fucking lamp?
You see, you actually see this person too. A person that's in kind of richer robes and whatnot begins walking through the front door. Pardon, is there any issue here? The guy says, and looks to be kind of well off.
Do I recognize him as the bishop?
He has the bishop's robes.
Bishop, explain the state of your town.
Your Grace, you must be Thadian?
Tithian.
You must be Tithian. The town, I'm not sure. What is wrong with it? What's going on here? This kid, he's using witchcraft.
That is what I asked, and I was answered with treachery.
Well, don't mind that fellow. He is not of his right mind, as people rather like. Witchcraft. Well, witchcraft is only doable. I mean, it can only be cleansed with the righteous fire of our God of Lights. You should know this, Tithian. Your Grace.
If the child is a user of magic, it will come with me.
The squire speaks up.
Silence yourself, nephew. It's not your place to speak.
It's just a kid. Just let him go. It has nothing to do with any of this.
Your father sent you with me to learn. Be silent and learn.
But he looks over at you.
I'm saying you have to let the kid go, and if it is a magic user, it's actually coming with me because I'm is coming back to the mage school with me where he belongs, where he can't hurt anybody, where he can learn to control everything.
Well, the mob certainly doesn't think that's a good idea. Mage guild, they're like, what the fuck's a mage guild?
So, congratulations.
Two maids.
Congratulations on
another
walking
witch.
in and
Another
exposing yourself as a witch.
Oh, that sucks.
So you're exposed as a witch.
So they begin muttering among themselves right now.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry! He like hops off the horse because he was on the horse.
Nephew, detain her!
Detain who, her?
Yes.
Excuse me?
He like looks over at you and is like, no way, I wouldn't do that to a girl. He says.
Just try.
No mage is a mage and a true woman are two different things. Now restrain her.
He begins approaching you.
I turn into a falcon if he touches me.
Oh.
And I fly off.
Well.
They're not
It's like, oh shit! Flee!
Okay.
They don't know I'm a witch.
Not quite what I was hoping for, but okay.
Turning to a falcon, does that require a spell roll?
Yes, it's one of my spells.
Right. So.
There goes hiding identity.
So. You need to make a sorcerer roll against the ob of the spell. Do you have the ob of the spell written down?
The ob? No, I don't.
Oh. Did she say if he's like me, then he's going with me?
Yeah, if it's a spellcaster, it's coming to the Mage Guild with me. This 18-year-old girl has spoke up against a fucking duke. Knight of the realm, left hand of the king.
That's funny.
She already does.
Well, what are you doing? What's the name of the spell?
Oh my.
Falcon skin.
Hope your falcon can lift a little boy.
Yeah.
I know, I was
Falcon
thinking
skin
it's
is
blind
ob
someone's
4.
face.
It takes 12 actions to do. So,
12 actions?
yeah. So have fun with that.
What the
Wow. You need to like meditate for
So
like
she
2
just
days.
starts standing around and chanting.
12 actions is 3 volleys. 3 volleys is 3 heartbeats. So 12 heartbeats.
Oh
That's how
man.
long it takes.
12 heartbeats, and so I have to...
It takes 12 heartbeats for you to do that.
That's a lot.
That's a long time.
Well, you can move how far in a volley?
You can make one move.
Yeah,
In
of
a
how
volley.
far?
Okay, is this like freaking D&D where we need a freaking graph paper?
No.
No, it's just it's for like estimation.
There's
right?
no numbers. So
Yeah.
it's like it's either you move from lunging to inside to like.
Well, my nephew's on a horse and he's going to restrain her. This isn't like an income.
He's off the horse.
Oh, did he get off his
Yeah,
horse?
What about my other spell?
Okay.
So he's pretty much right in front
My other
of
spell
her.
is a lot more easy.
Yeah, because she came over and asked.
What's your other spell do?
But yeah.
She just gets mad and throws shit around. She has to...
Well,
Poltergeist. Lovely.
Yeah, essentially.
You just start throwing shit at my nephew.
Well, she does have like beliefs of not trusting the fucking empire and stuff.
And he is the son of the king.
Pretty
Which
sure.
I hope the bishop has picked up on.
See, that's only one action.
Yeah.
And it's up to
One action is like right away.
Yeah, you can just throw shit at him.
Yeah. One action.
You need shit to throw at him, though.
Yeah. But also.
Just anything that's nearby. Like a piece of the side of the house or
Yeah.
rock.
You want to pass me that book now? So I gotta come up with obs and shit, not you.
I'm just trying to think when I could ever freaking turn into a
12 heartbeats means like when you're not in like when you're not like having to do split second decisions.
when like you're in the woods and you're like,
I need to see what's above us. Okay.
yeah.
Or like, oh no, I see a caravan of raiders coming from way over there.
Yeah.
Way over
12
there.
heartbeats. I mean, it's like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is certainly long enough that someone would go, she's chanting and changing shape. Victory!
We win.
Oh look, now you have like hollow bones. Cracks on a wall.
6 seconds. I'm gonna run in, grab my net, and come back out.
I still have time.
Invoking names.
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm going to, if he comes near me, I'm going
He
to...
does get to come near you. He's right up next to you. Now the thing is, now he's got a sword that he's got in his sheath. He doesn't take it out, and he has like gauntlets and stuff. But there's also like rubble and like.
Well, I'm just going to sit there with a scowl on my face or stand there, and he's not, and then like the stuff's gonna rumble around him, and like rocks are gonna come straight him in the face. Yeah.
That's your intent. Your intent is to throw rocks in his face.
Yeah.
So
but he's
Oh.
like, I'll let him come close.
So roll your...
No, hold on. I gotta give her...
Oh, I thought it was versus the opposite spell.
It is, but I still have to... She gave me her intent, and I have to give her the result. Yeah.
Okay.
And the fail for you is a Wheel of Magic. That's your fail. Wheel of Magic. Turn. Tell me the lesson that I have learned.
3. Your sorcerer skill is 3.
That's in this book. If you fail, you get a random thing that happens in the Wheel of Magic.
Roll your dice. I hope you do well. You only get 3. 2 is what you have to succeed.
Your source, yeah. It's for casting spells. I'll tell you. Did you ever read what sorcery is? Like, have you read the sorcery skill?
No.
Right, maybe I should read that to you.
That could be a problem.
You might want to know like what you're doing exactly, because that would be helpful, right?
I have this issue with not reading.
I'm gonna laugh if you kill my nephew.
He's a friggin' pussy anyway.
That'd be why I told him to apprehend you.
Sorcery is a space skill. The characters written have a shared form like gifted translating skills. He who used this skill to begin creating spells, mechanics of sorcery described in the sorcery section of the Brogan book. So let's stop doing that with your dice, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He flicks hard, it's not funny.
Fucking sorcery. There's a section of sorcery in the fucking Burning Wheel book. Because there's actually, I think you might get to add your will as well, actually.
Well, it's already calculated in to the sorcery stat. Will is the... So when you calculate your stats on your sheet,
Yeah.
you add the root into the skill before you put the points in.
Yeah. There's something else. I don't know if it's for sustaining the spell.
It'd be like a concentration.
Maybe.
Are you thinking of sub-skills?
There's also advanced advanced spell casting. You can cast a spell normally, which is there's no specials. You just do the basic spell casting. You can do it carefully, do it patiently, or you can do it hastily.
Hastily.
If you do it hastily, it increases your possible amount of your attacks.
Does that require a skill to do?
Effect. What?
Does advanced spell casting require a skill to do?
No. You can just decide if you want to do it. It just makes situations harder or whatever, right? Basic skill testing. Roll the sorcery plus your will dice versus the obstacle of the spell.
Yeah.
So 3 plus 3?
Yep, it's your sorcery plus your will. You add your will with it too.
Shit.
Yeah. The problem is what happens.
Mixing your goddamn dice.
After the spell test goes to the right to the text. If the spell is successfully cast, then go to effect. So if you fail, you get taxed. If you win, you get effect. And you're doing what's the spell you're doing?
It's Shard. Shard.
Are you're doing Shard?
Yes. Called.
Alright. That's in here somewhere. Oh, manish. Because I haven't played this in a long time.
It's just like they thought of everything.
Yeah. Shard. Earth element. With a gesture, a sorcerer can grab nearby wood and stone and next to it. Damaging effect is half will plus 1 power for every 2 successes. The spell leaves deep, grievous wound.
He just basically has no armor on.
Yeah. Okay, roll it out.
Bad.
One success.
Bad.
One success. That means you fail.
So little wussy man has me.
Nope. Much worse than that.
Your spell goes wrong.
It's the first thing that happens. The caster must resist a tax to put on his body is evoked. After an incantation of his spell, the caster tests the caster's fort. His obstacle is the spell's obstacle. So roll your fortitude with an opportunity.
Bag. What's fortitude?
4.
You have a high fort for a wizard. Fails.
Okay, you lose 1 fort.
Permanently?
You're taxed. So yeah, for right now, you and you fail. So you get to. I'm gonna get you to roll I'm going to need you to roll a d6 and 2d6.
1.
Okay, that's your paces.
9.
9. Final target. 9. So. Unwanted summoning. Unwanted summoning. This results indicates the sorcerer is torn or rift into the fabric of reality with senseless peril. Spellcasting is a dangerous game, and this is about as bad as it gets. The simple version of it is roll a die of fate. On a 1, it's a really big bad demon that comes tearing through. Otherwise, it's something weird or scary about the darkness. Go ahead.
6.
6. When you went to throw your thing, you begin muttering words. The ground begins erupting a little bit, and people scared, and suddenly this big terror comes through the air, and this white light begins shining through, and everybody's like, like all like taken back and stuff. It's like, oh, it must be a message from our God, right? And they're all sort of like thrown back a little bit.
Podunk idiots.
Yeah.
Peasants and traitors.
And it's the greater imp. And this this little monster with like horns on his head and little like face begins coming out, spitting out fire, and people are like, "Oh no, it's not from where it got on!" And people begin like panicking and stuff as he begins spitting out flames and begins like being quite a menace. About like coughing up flies. People are like scared, screaming, running about in a panic.
Okay.
Did forget about the little boy?
Immediate response.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I go and tie the little boy?
Okay.
I'm pointing at the guy who got terrified. I'm telling him to watch over the little boy, and he can keep his limbs.
Okay.
Keep him.
Actually, no, fuck, man, he's gone. Are you, unless you're going to somehow force him to do it, because that guy's running the fuck away from this imp. This thing is spitting fire, man. This guy's gonna get toast anyways.
Well, I'm between him and the imp. I'm getting between him and the imp. I'm getting between everybody and the imp.
Well, the imp is sort of just spitting out randomly at this point.
He doesn't have to.
So I'm shouting at the fucking peasant and just assuming he's going to do what I tell him because he's terrified of me, and I'll fucking kill him if he doesn't. And I tell him that.
Yeah, he feels wetting himself, yeah.
And I look at my nephew and say, "This is what happens when you don't fucking listen to me."
Yeah, his nephew's just like kind of like in awe. So I better. Everybody fucking roll their steel, man. Who's inside looking at this shit? Roll their steel.
Alright, so my objective is to beat
7.
7 with my steel.
Yes.
And if I fail...
It's challenging.
Alright.
Same thing happens.
Okay, so that's the run and piss yourself thing.
Yes. And that's for how long you do it for, is how long the hesitation is. So your hesitation is 10 minus your will. That's how long you do it for.
Okay, so if I cower in fear from it...
You'll cower in fear for that many seconds.
Okay.
So that many actions.
I could just be really fucking stunned.
Yeah, standard drill is basically going... the fuck? Yeah, so it's not 7 though, either way. So you would have failed either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I do that for...
Yeah. Well, while you're...
3 fucking rounds.
Yep.
I'm cool like that, guys.
So you just have 3 hesitation, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, by the time like he's like approaching you, because you're the only thing that seems to be a threat, you're already out of your hesitation.
Oh, cool.
So, and everybody else is still like the knight. Oh, the knight is just like the little squire guy is just like
my guy.
Yeah, and the other guy's gone already. They ran the fuck off. It's probably like the same stuff.
Shit. No, that doesn't apply.
You're screaming, running off, screaming.
Yeah, I ran off.
So you don't even know what's going on. You just hear everyone screaming and panic and everything going on.
For a second, I was thinking my cold-blooded, which would have taken 2 dice off it if it was like gore or battle or anything like that. But supernatural, which I don't think it applies to.
So okay. So what do you do?
Alright. So there's a fire-spitting monster advancing on me.
Yep.
And my nephew is drooling in a corner.
No, just standing, like cowering, pretty much. What are you doing, anyways?
He's
Inside the
he didn't even notice. He's just like, oh.
yeah, he's inside the church.
I thought you took me out though.
Oh, did I?
Because you see this too.
No, but but he was walking by you because he was.
Oh, you seen the priest?
Yeah,
Or
he's the church.
Oh, okay.
You go and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, go ahead and seal.
How long
What
did you run
the
into
fuck is
yourself?
this shit?
There's no point. I failed anyway.
It's an op 7.
Well, it determines how
Right.
long you fail.
Yeah.
But I only have
Well, he has to roll to steal first.
Yeah, you gotta roll steel.
just 5, right?
Whatever your steel is.
5 steel.
Well, that's pretty
That's
fucking good.
pretty
You
good.
get a roll if you
Yeah, and what's your will?
4.
you can spin
So
persona
you're
to
on the
get
6.
You can spin a persona to get an extra dice.
Yeah.
If you want to. Or you can roll it, and if you get any 6s, you use fate, and then if you roll, you get the 6s again. You can add more dice onto it.
Yeah, I'll be right then. So
Well,
roll
you roll first and see what happens.
Yeah.
see what happens. Okay.
So on the...
So that's 1, 2, 3.
And you have a 6.
You
It's
might, yeah.
very unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely to beat 7. So, but 3 minus, your will
Yeah.
minus your hesitation, which is what?
6.
6 minus. So you're on 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Okay.
You're just like, you still fail though.
Wait, his will minus his hesitation?
It's hesitation. No, hesitation is 10 minus his will minus the amount of successes he got on the steal.
So it's
Okay,
3.
so
Yeah,
3.
3 seconds. Yeah.
So 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do? You run screaming.
Oh,
You
I'm drooling.
stand and drool.
Yes.
Okay, so you stand and drool, but the same amount of time he has to do it, and you both snap out. What do you do?
So, I think...
So everybody's panicking, and flames going everywhere, fire's going everywhere, and this is all your fault.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw this little fucker towards my nephew.
Ow.
Hell, I'm gonna slash at it with my sword and then start backing up towards my nephew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout at my nephew and say, "Nephew, now is the time to learn to be a knight. Draw your sword and prepare to fight."
He just cries, and he slowly takes out his sword. Alright.
Well, at 16, he's got to at least be a squire. Well, that is a very pitiful page. I'm trying to get this fucker killed and
Is
make it
it,
look
like,
like it's because he's
dirty, or is
incompetent.
Oh, he'll die. Without a doubt.
This is the objective.
Alrighty.
And make it look like it's because he's incompetent, not because I got him killed.
Okay.
I'm going to command that he engage.
Oh, well then that's command.
Yes.
Well, that's a fucking skill.
Just like that last command you gave me.
Command is a skill.
Is this? I
Yeah,
don't
it
have it.
absolutely is.
I don't have it.
Well, you can either beginner's luck it. Hope for the best. Beginner's luck is your will, half of your will, and your ob is doubled, which means you have
Does my does like
versus his will.
versus his will, and does my do my affiliation dice with him matter at all?
Affiliation is if you're going to look for information. It's like a circles test for.
And what about my reputation?
Reputation is also a circles thing. It's a social.
Okay.
Kinda.
2. It's a difficult challenge.
Yeah, it's difficult. Now, are you going to try to open that up, or are you just going to sort of...
No, I'll try and open that up.
Yeah.
How do I open that up?
Beginner's luck. Because you can also use your stats if you wanted to roll it instead. You could just make a stats roll.
Oh, like a 4 will roll, or...
Yeah, like a will roll
Oh, okay.
instead, but it's a double ob. So you can make a will roll instead.
Well, that would make it 4 instead of 2.
Right. But
Right.
you wouldn't be able to open it up.
Skill. But I'll try and open up the skill.
Is your root stat? Oh, is your root stat?
4. Will.
Not half, it's the full stat. Full dice, yeah. It just doubles the penalty. For beginner's luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You have to be 2 with 4 dice.
I can do that. I think. Maybe. Hopefully.
Oh, it didn't
I can.
Okay, good. Because I didn't tell you what happens if you failed. You kind of rolled before I did that.
Sorry, I didn't think of it.
No problem.
Regardless, I succeeded, so...
So, you command him into battle. Your intent was to get him killed.
Kinda.
He runs in. No, well, that was your intent. He runs in to slash at it, and the monster blows this fiery death on him. And he just catches on fire, and he's been screaming out in his voice. And begins like trying to roll on the ground and stuff, but he's just like burning alive in his armor. What do you do? Because your hesitation's over by now.
Hesitation's over. I find the little boy. I'm going to find the little boy.
Alrighty. You know, the little boy just seems to be standing, staring at the beast.
Yeah, never mind saving the townsfolk under attack from the.
They were idiots. They were gonna burn it alive. The little boy give a shit less about them right now.
She just
Way to
burned
see
the
both
king's
sides.
son.
Yeah, way to see both sides of the conflict there.
I'm
Little boy starting fires in the village.
Just go by your beliefs, guys. Go by your beliefs.
my first
Matters.
priority is him.
Don't worry about anybody else. Your beliefs is all this game is about. So, as long as you get your beliefs, that's all that matters. Your instincts, of course.
So I
Alright.
grab him by the hand and I'm trying to usher people away.
All right. Well, the people are already fucking away. They're screaming and away from this
They
fiery
fucked off.
demon. And now, like, you have that kid's like on fire and on the ground. Like,
What?
screaming
There's
out.
nothing I can do with that demon.
What are you gonna do?
Is there?
The
Well, you're
irony
the
of
only
this.
mage in town, so I should certainly hope there's something you can do.
I can find Sarah and get her to take care of it.
Well, that's a good question. So are you looking for Sandra now?
Yes.
Yeah. So how are you doing it?
I asked the little boy where his mother is. No, I don't.
You don't know that he's her.
Yeah.
I asked him where his parents are.
But mommy is gone. I don't know what she's doing.
Where's your mommy? Who is your mommy?
Mommy said she went to the people to get help. She's got to get help.
Help from who? Do you know who?
I don't know. Rudy Rob, so what are you doing?
Oh,
You've seen this one guy catch on fire. You see this guy standing up like next to him, and looks like he's the next on the menu if this keeps going.
who's around me? Is there anyone around me?
Well, you're in the doorway, so you got the priest, and they're about to shove you. They're closing the doors and locking it up and nailing it shut because they think that their gold palace will stand it.
And I'm inside?
No, you're outside.
They're shoving you out.
They're shoving you out. Yeah.
Fucking peasant.
Yeah. They're going to go to their fortress of solitude. The bishop's in there too now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're locking up.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I see this
Absolutely.
fiery death?
You see this demon going around. And you see one guy in fire on the ground. You see one of the houses next to it, like kind of alight, and it just seems to be chaotic right now. It's just people are screaming. There's a couple of dead bodies already burnt to crisp.
This seems like a good time to loot some people.
Well, there's one guy right in front of you.
Oh, if he's in front of me, then
Am I in front of him? I thought I was engaged with the fiery demon thing.
Oh yeah, you're pretty close to that. Never mind. Yeah. So
Did you want to come after the guy directly in front of the giant
Yeah.
fiery demon thing?
yeah, but not really
Are
giant.
you in front of me?
I'm in front of the fiery demon thing.
Yeah, the closest thing to you now is the demon.
Oh, I'm not looting no demon.
There's church, you, stairs, demon, me, her, and little girl, or little boy, whatever.
I wish I was inside this church right now.
Yeah.
I have a 2 in demonology. Maybe there's like some kind of way that you can slay demons, like a particular object or element that kills them.
What does Tithian look like? No, like
It's an armor.
I'm a 25-year-old guy. I'm in like a plated leather armor. I have black hair that goes about shoulder length, and it's all greased back, and there's a white stripe in it. I'm clearly rich. My sword is superior quality. Like, it's an impressive fucking two-handed, wide-handed, vicious-looking fucker.
well,
and the little kid speaks up. Take me back. I think Jade is still around. Bring me to her instead.
Jade?
Jade, yes.
Okay, where's Jade? Where is she usually to?
She's usually in the basement
Where?
of our place.
Where's your house?
Oh, it's over there.
Okay.
do I see that?
You heard it.
I heard it. Okay, I'm running towards that house
Okay.
pretty fast.
Well, you have a demon in front of you. What do you do?
Try and decapitate it.
Alright, bloody versus.
Yeah, so how does this work with distances and things?
Nothing. It's just a bloody versus. Unless you want to make this a big fight. Otherwise, I think a bloody versus it would, because it's not anybody's belief.
Well, what's a bloody versus?
Bloody versus is one roll solves it all. So, very easy. You basically take your skill,
Sword?
sword, you divide it into attack and defense.
10.
So, you get 10 dice. This guy gets 6. And he's going to have 2 as defense dice, 4 as attack dice. And in one roll.
Oh.
Wow.
So if he beats my defense dice, he hurts me, and if I beat his defense dice, I hurt him.
Yes. How bad the wound is defending damage. Because his claws have a...
This is a greater imp?
Yes, his claws have an add of 1, but...
Indeed, it's a 10 and a 10.
Alright.
That's why I don't fight.
I'm going to try and kill this fucker in one go.
Hopefully. You can, I'm pretty sure you can. Because his mortal wound isn't that high. An 8.
This is my attack.
Yep.
It's also my defense. I'm using my deed. I'm doubling my dice.
Whoa. This is like... Because when you use your deed is like, this won't surpass, this is
I'm slaying a fucking demon.
You'll never get that deed back.
No.
It'll take years to get a month.
Slaying a fucking demon.
Alrighty.
And I'm trying to do it in one hit.
So you're going to roll 10 dice and hit 10 dice?
Yep.
Alright, so the first is, you want to do attack or defense first?
Well, I'll attack, so I'm going to try and decapitate the fucker. And if I lose against 2 defense dice, with 10 dice...
One success.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I got 6 successes over the obstacle, so I got superb. So right. I did 15 damage.
So it's 1.5 of your power.
Yeah, of my power plus weapon power.
Right.
So I did 15 damage with a VA of 1.
Okay, that's going to kill him. So, but we're going to do his attack because it's all one thing.
Cool. So I have armor.
Right. So you have a chance to negate his attack just because you have armor. No, he's using fire.
Yeah. So I don't know what kind of protection plated leather.
It's VA2, so
I have 1 protection. So his odd is up by 1.
No, VA doesn't do that. VA means you get to roll a dice, and if you get a 5, 6, if you get a 4, 5, and 6, it negates the damage.
Oh.
But in Bloody Versus, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Yeah, in Bloody Versus, you get an additional dice.
Oh.
So
cool.
grab another dice.
I'm at 11 defense dice now.
So 2 successes. Alright, so...
Considerably more than 2 successes.
So he goes to spit out his flame, and...
He attempts to spit out a flame. However, using my mad swordsman skills, I roll forward and just sort of through the edge of it to it, like far enough to the side that it doesn't burn me. I'm quick enough going through, and I come up and just swing, and he's headless.
You just locked his head off.
Yeah.
Go.
I just killed a greater imp.
Yep. And you don't get any advancement because you're at 10 already. That's the highest you can go.
Yes.
So, ready? So, and he just falls over dead. His head is like on the ground and his body's...
Yeah, if I'd known how that was how it works, I may not have spent that deed, but that's okay. Still pretty impressive. I just decapitated an imp, like a greater demon thing in one go.
That's true. Alrighty. So, you two are running off to the house. You see there's somebody chasing after you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm running faster than this.
What's your speed?
I don't know. 5.
What's your speed?
Yeah, I'm sure he's faster than me. 4.
Yeah, and the kid's there too.
You forgot to catch up to him, what do you do?
You catch up to him, what do you do?
Who are you?
Are we at the house?
Yeah, so you're at the house.
Oh. I don't even talk to him.
No?
Excuse me, who are you?
No.
What are you doing?
As long as you're not...
I tried to get in
Yeah, the door's just open.
in the basement.
Alright. So he just seems to barge into the kid's like, what are you doing? Get out of there.
Well, so we just chase after him.
I guess so. So he's going down to the basement.
We're all going the same place, but he gets there first.
Run down to the basement?
Alright. You run down to the basement, and it's just darkness. And there's just darkness down there when you get to the basement. It's very dark.
Light source I could
Yeah, there's a
turn
candle
on?
there.
Candle? Can I light it? Okay, I light the candle.
Sure. Alright.
By the time we're down there.
Yeah. So you see him down with the candle. It's like, what are you doing? Get out of my house, the kid says. And you see lots of looks like chemistry stuff set up down here.
Okay.
And There looks to be like a lot of. It looks like there's like a pile of herbs and stuff in there. Definitely looks like an alchemist lab of some sort.
Okay.
It's like shoo, make them leave.
It's your business here. What's like? It's okay. You can tell me.
You can tell me I want to summon demons, but he didn't see it.
He doesn't know.
He does, however, know that someone was being shouted out about witchcraft, and then suddenly there's a demon there.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't know that much.
I tell you to shut your kid up.
He's so mean.
He is
Not
an
my
ex-slave. He's not necessarily a nice person.
True. Yeah, he's thug. He used to be thug.
So I'm assuming the kid's yelling out, like calling out to the girl.
Oh yeah, and he's like, Mom, not here.
I thought we were looking for Jade.
Yeah, and he begins yelling at Jade as well. It's like, Jade, I don't see her anywhere. She must have left with Mom.
Oh God. Okay, and I'm assuming you're looking for this girl too, right? Yes.
Yeah.
None of your business.
I look at the kid. Where is Jade?
I don't know. She said something about sending elders.
Elders.
Yeah, they're going to send help. I'm not sure. She went off to the forest somewhere. That direction. He's kind of
Went into the forest.
Okay, so Buddy sent me here, but this was before he knew about her summoning me, or was it just coincidence that he happened to say go find Sandra and not tell me that there was something? Maybe he did because he's an asshole. Okay. Alright, so we'll go.
He did say, like, this place is, like, doesn't like people like you. He did mention, like, the whole thing about wizard.
Okay, kid. I think that I need to get you back to the city where you'll be more safe. Because as soon as
I want to find my mother.
Well, I'm pretty sure that your mother maybe inadvertently sent me here.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I can get you back to your mother.
I intend to pick up the kid and start going towards the forest. Where did
Is
he
it-
point it?
You're going to pick him up?
Yeah.
Alright, you see this guy, like
Hey, get your hands off of my kid, okay? I'll help you find this girl, but you keep your fucking hands off this kid.
So how's this working out for you?
I'm kidnapping.
Take the kid?
I want to take the kid and head towards
You
the
don't want
forest
to
where
piss
he
this
pointed.
kid off.
Alright, well,
It's okay.
he begins screaming and stuff. As he's like...
I tell him, I'm like, I'm bringing you to your mother.
he likes that idea, though, but he doesn't like being manhandled. But he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just, like, lift them up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, he's got him, so what do? You just walk out?
Yeah, I'm going towards the forest.
Your intent is to just to go
Just
towards
go,
bonus?
yeah.
And what do you...
I get angry and the raptors start shaking.
Oh, no, you're not going to cast another spell, are you?
I don't know. Are you gonna let go of the kid?
I told you to let go!
This is what happens when she gets mad. This is why he's like, you have to control yourself because she gets mad. She's bad shit happens.
Are you going to do something about this, or are you going to let him go ahead and take him?
I'm gonna yell. I was yelling after him. I told him to keep.
Well, what are you
my
going to do to
hands
stop him?
Well, I'm not.
Or you're not going to stop him? Your intent.
off. Okay, I just lunge at him in this case. It's probably safer than letting the freaking
Lunge at him
assault
like
onto
the...
him.
You mean like the... Sort of like a strength test?
Yes.
Just gotta like claw his eyes.
That's great.
Flail.
I'm holding the kid. Just jump at me.
Okay, alright. Alright, cool.
Yelling didn't work.
Alrighty, well...
She's 18. She's not necessarily the most sensible person.
No, that's true.
He's obviously really bad at what she does, or he wouldn't have been like, you have to prove yourself.
She's like a mage, but she jumps at people.
She's
Yeah,
a
well,
mage,
we go-
she's a
Not,
mage,
I think we've established she's not a very good mage.
Yeah, that was
Special
established very early
mage.
on.
You stop here. She gives me wings. Yes, I'm down.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
We'll just make that a straight up power test.
Power test?
If you're going for the kid. Or agility. Like,
I'd go
power or agility. You guys can choose between the two. Just make them straight up versus test.
That's funny because Belle. Okay.
Hold on. What are you doing? Power or
speaking of
agility?
Do we both get to pick?
Agility.
Agility.
Alright, then roll. Roll. Just take your dice first. Right, so it's a versus test, so everybody knows what the result would be. The other person don't get their shit, and the other person gets to narrate how they fucked up the other person.
Okay.
God damn.
Megan gets 1 success.
I've had the
1,
worst.
2.
1 is low?
2.
Yeah,
Yes,
2.
2.
He wins.
Right.
I
So,
have the backup.
narrate what happens as she tries to lunge at you too slow.
Too slow.
Yeah, you're quick. You're quick to the motion. You get the first action to
You're faster than her.
Yeah.
I just say...
You don't say. What do you do?
What do I do?
She has lunged at you. How do you avoid getting lunged at?
I don't know.
Kick her in the face or what? Like,
Oh no, I'm not going to kick her in the face. I'm just going to dash out the way and let her fall.
all right. So no, and you just
Okay.
fling yourself to the floor and you like dash off. So
Yeah. Oh,
come
yeah.
on. All right.
Off to
I'll
the
get
forest.
you for this later.
Well, he just is running, so he's out of there.
He's running and he has my kid. I'm not going to leave the kid.
That's a difficult test, by the way. For both of you. That's
Are they equal
ooh.
in dice?
Oh,
Yeah, the recon dice. We have 5 each.
Yeah.
It's a difficult test.
Difficult test, guys.
Okay. Sweet.
Write it down.
I'll sort that out.
Okay, I'm going
But don't you
to...
only get that if you succeed?
Oh, test me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Was it
You just gotta make the test. I don't think I haven't succeeded. But I'll check. Make sure. Failed tests. When I put your failed test numbers. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I think it's just you record it. Like don't you try it.
That was a difficult test.
Yeah.
It's a recording, not
That's
a
good
succeed
to know.
or fail.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make sure here. 1 second. Can you see one?
Okay, I have to follow after him. So there's 2 things that I could do. I could chase after him, or I could...
You already failed your agility test.
Okay, so
Well, speed, I guess. Would be.
I can't physically...
And I'm
do
faster,
anything.
so...
Yeah.
I could change into a falcon and stalk him.
You surely can.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I'm just
Take
going
you
to
a few
follow him from
rounds.
a distance.
Alright. I won't make you roll that.
Okay.
That's fine.
How long is that going to take her while I'm running in the woods?
Well, 12 is like 6 seconds. So, like, as you're going, she's like, blah, 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 blah. And
And it's no rush now. I just can watch you.
Alright, so you're stalking him. Anyways, the little kid's like beating your arm, like, stop.
Okay, so I see him taking the kid.
Yes.
Oh, God, no! No!
This is... I'm not a fan of this. He's now getting in the way of my plans. And I now have plans. Very, very useful plans. I need this kid, and I need her at the moment.
Alright, well, your squire is still alive, and he's asking for help.
He's alive. I thought he was dead. My objective was to get him
He was
killed.
burned
Oh,
to death.
he's dying.
So he's like Anakin. He's like totally burnt to smithereens.
He's burnt up pretty big, yeah.
My
And
arm.
he's still like kind of
Okay.
like twitching, like asking, begging for help. Walk away.
Pulling
I
himself
can't
under.
hear him.
Okay,
He was dead on the ground.
good enough. Not a problem.
I'm mounting up my horse, and I'm catching him.
Alright. Good enough. So, you're running out now. There's no forest, because we established there's no trees around, so...
Oh.
So you're running off into the distance towards, he said, the trees. So it might be a while.
It could be a long time.
And there's a war horse chasing you.
In the forest. Where is the forest?
Yeah, exactly.
Nope,
It's
that's true.
quite far away.
Okay, well.
So you've got a guy in a war horse. You can see that there's somebody approaching you.
Can I swoop down at the guy on the war horse and try to like just pet him?
Me too.
Well then, I'll just get my hawk to peck at you for a while, that's all.
Okay, you got a fucking
I got
animal too.
Yeah.
I think we all have animals, don't we?
Yeah.
You?
You got a horse.
I also think I have a dog.
Oh, do you?
Yep, companion animal.
Shit, we didn't even establish where he's the dog.
Well, I assume he's just staying with the horse, being as I haven't told him to do anything.
Alright, good enough.
Sitting on top of the horse, or with the...
No, he's not a small dog.
Oh.
He's not a terrier. He's not a tracking dog. I'm gonna say he's a boxer.
Okay. He's chasing with you right now, or is
Yep.
he
Okay. He's running along with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to pull this off, but I am going to try to hide from this fellow approaching me on a horse.
I can see you, and you're holding a little kid. It's like a plane.
Yeah, the kid's
With
like
rolling hills.
whining and screaming.
I gotta try to hide.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're going to get obs because of the kid. Probably an extra ob too.
Oh man. Do I have to throw a kid?
If you give up the kid, you might live.
I know. I have no other... And we're out in a big open green
Big open
meadow.
green spot. Yeah.
Green meadow.
There's not exactly a whole lot of hiding places.
Can
Unless
I-
you're just gonna like pull up some grass and be like, I'm a bush.
Now, just keep in mind that if he ever loses his sword, he's fucked.
Oh yeah. If I get
Not
hit,
really.
If I get
Why?
hit, I'm dead.
I have mounted combat
Oh.
and like riding.
If his
and-
horse nudged me, I'm dead. Like, you know, it's not even.
Yeah, you're pretty squishy.
Yeah, 1 health. I'm pretty. I don't want to trip. Let's just.
Well,
say
it's whatever your mortal wound is.
yeah, I know.
Sitting on that.
I have nothing. I wish my hawk could lift me. How much does it?
Oh, and by the way, I remember now. So what happens is you get to pay what you want. You could have had a mark and then use an add.
Oh.
Yeah, like add to basically what add means. Like that means for every success over, it goes to the next one. So if your add is 2, every 2 successes, it goes to the next mark.
I
Goes to
see.
the next mark.
That's pretty good.
And then you can arrange different locations in the defender gets to choose whatever he wants you to hit, and then you can spend success to say, well, I don't want to hit your chest, I want to hit your shoulder, no, I want to hit your hand. Attack his hand with 2 extra successes.
Well, I had sufficient successes to hit him.
Oh, yeah,
to where I
and calculate
wanted.
them and everything, yeah, I know. I understand that, but that's how it works.
Alright, good to know.
Add is basically, is like it's how you figure out what if it's an incremental.
Okay. I see him chasing me
Yep.
on a horse, I guess.
Yeah, on a warhorse.
Well, I obviously stop and turn around and
Okay,
wait for him to approach me.
alright.
See what he says.
And his dog. And she catches up too.
Yeah.
Well, you see a bird.
Well,
you don't
it's
know
a
it's
bird.
her.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
That's go ahead.
You will surrender the child to me, peasant.
Why should I? I'm doing a good deed bringing him to his mother.
I am in the service to the king, and I demand in his name that you turn the child over to me. Would you question my authority?
Yes, I do not know of your king.
Oh.
I had many kings myself. Why shouldn't
Oh,
I be?
you. Stand and deliver, peasant. I draw my sword.
I'm gonna swoop down and squawk in his face.
Squawk in his face.
You're gonna.
Yes.
I'm now
scared.
armed and mounted, and you're gonna attack
And you don't
me
know
as
that
like
I'm
a
there.
little-
I'm just gonna be like, "Arr," and
Well,
like stroke your hair, and you'll be
It's,
like, ah.
it's an open sky, and there's like a bird coming at my
But
head.
you're looking at
screeching.
him. You're looking at him. I'm just
Squeegee
gonna
bird in
swoop
shadow.
down. Maybe you'll see a shadow. But anyway, you'll be distracted.
But yeah,
Maybe
and then
they
I'll
take
stab
him
you,
down.
and then I'll run towards him.
Good
Like,
luck stabbing at a falcon, just going whoop like that.
well, then I'll go, oh shit, now give me the kid.
Well,
It's
see
and,
what-
what,
let's-
and that
let's see what-
second where you
let's see
stop,
what actually
the kid might run
happens.
away.
what's your intent to do?
My intent is to distract him from the kid so the kid can run off.
Alright. Well, that's basically to cause hesitation or something. So
Yes.
let's see.
I think there's actually a distraction skill.
Yeah, there is.
Oh man, this is getting good.
This is getting good.
Yep.
Alright, well,
You should really be not trying to get in between, like, my sword and where I'm going, because I want you alive right now, and I don't know
You
you're
don't
the
know
hawk.
it's me.
Yes, that's a problem,
Too bad.
because that will mean I will kill you.
You protect the little boy.
we still have an issue.
I thought there was.
But we'll look at it. It's fucking some kind of weird ass fucking word. I'm like, what's all this mean, right? Be a distract skill, shouldn't I?
I could have sworn there was one within my skill tree. Somewhere.
Distract?
There was distraction.
Not a general skill. It's not a managed skill, I wouldn't say. I'm sure anybody can distract somebody.
I could be wrong. It could be something that you can use to distract people.
Yeah, I'm just looking here now. Folklore foraging. Anybody else want to take the book to look too? Like, character builder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yoink.
It'd be good for somebody to be kind of like
What are the skills?
used to the skills are back on page like 240. Interrogation, inconspicuous, instruction. Conspicuous could almost work.
Yeah.
Draw attention away. God, how fucking annoying. Because the thing is, when I play with people, they like fucking knew every single fucking skill. I was like, what was skill?
Yeah. 3 new people and one who forgot it.
One who didn't play this for like over a year and a half, yeah.
So this is attracting attention, but I don't think it... Like, that would just be if you want me to notice you for conspicuous.
Yeah.
You would need to actually cause me to hesitate. To some degree, to do anything. Unless you want to actively attack me.
Not particularly, I just want to, like, get your head turned for, like, a second.
Yeah, you're kind of cowardly. I don't really see you just charging at me.
Yeah, she is essentially.
Falsehood, farming, field.
Falsehood could almost work too.
Falsehood is barefaced lying.
Obstacle for falsehood is always the will of the character deceiving. That wasn't me, it was my twin brother. And a +2 if you say that. It just basically says, yeah, if it's a lie that says that wasn't me, that was my twin brother, +2 automatically.
Yeah, you're not winning that one.
Well,
kind of funny.
I think it's a pretty safe bet that no matter what her distraction is, it's going to be a will skill. So why don't we just do a straight up stat test
Okay.
and say it's will versus steal?
It would be steel,
will?
wouldn't it?
Yeah, her will versus my steal, which is my ability to ignore irritating shit on the battlefield
Sure.
and avoid hesitation.
Sure, I have no problem with that. That'll make it quick.
When in doubt, quick and dirty.
Yeah, well, the rules are supposed to be quick and dirty. Actually says that too.
Oh my... Well, 2 4.
2.
2 4s. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of my best rules so far.
Move your dice. 3.
3. Alrighty. So, what do? You got this thing squawking in your face.
I'm just gonna bat it away.
Alright, so you get batted away and you just begin flying off and you fall to the ground.
I'd imagine you're a tad dazed. You are a bird.
Yeah. So you get hesitated. Alrighty. Guess I could make you break the spell.
Turn back to
But does it require focus to maintain her spell at all?
I think it does. And I think she has to roll taxing and stuff too.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, the actual act of attempting to distract me may have been problematic for you.
Yeah, we're gonna say you turn back into human.
So I
so you
fall
get-
like 20 feet down and I'm a
Do your
person.
clothes and gear morph with your spell, or are you just like
Yeah, I fall
That's
down
right now.
butt naked.
with no shit? How does that work?
Really? Is that how it works?
Well, I want to know. Does it
I'll find out.
transmogrify your gear? Because if you just have no shit, that could be a problem for you too.
Yeah, you're naked.
Yeah,
You may
naked chick
have
falls out of the air.
You may have slightly more pressing concerns.
Alright, Falcon Skin. The character takes on a bird of prey. He may be... Oh, he doesn't have this. May not cast spells for purposes of the power skill flows through him. So we're going to have to roll up. So you're going to have to roll your... In order to see if you keep your thing, you're going to see if you get attacked. So it's your fortitude
Okay.
4.
against obstacle of 4.
3.
And it does not count as a test.
Yeah.
So you fail.
Right. Unless you want to blow your fate and hopefully get 3 6s.
No.
You could blow a
that's
deed
not-
and re-roll your
If she
fails.
had 3 6s there already, maybe she
No.
would.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
So you get turned into a human.
Wow.
Yeah. But you do keep your stuff, I think.
Well,
I'm gonna say that gear becomes feathers.
Yeah. When you transmutate back. He's laying on the ground right now. I see a woman now laying on the ground that I was a bird.
Oh,
Do I recognize it as the mage?
Oh, absolutely no.
I'm probably unconscious because I just fell out of the air. I'm so,
No.
You'd certainly pretend to be.
Yeah, if you want to be. Forget it.
I'm so embarrassed. I just keep my eyes closed.
Not really. I kind of need her right now.
I see.
Well, not right now, but in a minute.
Alright,
What
work
do you-
on your beliefs, guys.
I am. That's why I need
know.
her.
I know, but everybody else got to too.
So I've challenged you to a duel because you've now said you don't recognize my king and you're talking to me like a fucking commoner. Goddamn peasant motherfucker.
But I just wanted to turn around and start running again.
So you're gonna try and run away from the guy on the horse?
You're not on the horse. You got your
Yes,
sword.
I am.
I thought you got up and pulled.
Oh,
your
he
I
just
drew
gonna-
my sword.
Oh, you just drives.
He's just gonna
I'm just gonna run from you.
run.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
most definitely.
Alrighty. So.
You can trail behind me. That's fine.
To kill in your arms.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
over my shoulders.
Oh, use him as the armor.
He's over my shoulders.
Fucking-
I'm just running with
Just
him.
use him as a.
Shield.
No man, use him as a fucking kidnap, like fucking hostage.
Well, that's how it is. If you want to slash me, he'll just take it the kid. I mean,
Or
but
be like,
the
like,
kid doesn't bother me. If he dies, he dies.
yeah. He can be like,
It's up to him if he's gonna kill the kid.
That's it.
The kid was gonna die anyway. The question is, are you gonna die with the kid?
Oh, I thought you need the kid. So
Well, I need the kid to be dead and with me. I need his dead body. That is what I need.
I'm hearing the shit.
Well, no,
Well, this is not.
This is not.
This is OOC.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like Dungeon World where everything's in character.
Yeah.
I miss Dungeon World right now because Dungeon World is simple. There is no shame shifting. Next time, I'll play the druid.
Yeah, whenever everybody's free to play. So
half the time looking through the
this has
book.
been a big fuck up.
Well,
It's
a lot
like-
of it will have
We're
to
learning.
be
It's a
like,
learning experience.
there'll be a lot of editing required here.
Yeah.
If time's important, it's like 10:30 or
I need to get home.
10:30, it's over.
oh yeah, 10:25.
Yeah, it's over.
Wah, 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 wah.
Let's do endgame.
As of right now, or like
Yeah, endgame.
like you just gonna conclude everything?
So I'm gonna tell you how endgame works now.
Oh yeah, I don't know how it works in this.
No.
But yeah, I need to kill that kid and take his body. And you probably want to be not under the kid when I stab him.
Oh.
Not depending on the mage to save me.
That's good because I then intend on taking the mage with me. Because the mage can summon demons. I don't really know how she can do that, but if she can,
She
she's gonna
doesn't
do
even
it
know
for
how
me.
she can do that. She
Yeah, I
didn't
don't know
fuck-
that. I just know you can summon demons.
You don't really
And that means you're going to work for me.
She doesn't like you.
What's the kid doing?
Doesn't matter.
He heard what he
Amy.
said.
He heard.
Well, I didn't tell the kid that I was going to kill him. I said you were going to give the kid to me.
Yeah, you said you need one.
Yeah, he's,
But I told the kid I was taking to his mother, so
yeah, he's like, I want to see
What's-
mommy.
summon some firecrackers.
Oh, actually, he could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can roll up the
you know,
I can roll up the wheel of magic.
because I said I'm bringing him to his mother, and
Yeah,
this fella's like, no, I'm taking him.
true.
I don't know what the kid thinks, but
No, but you can always say.
so no podcast after that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'll turn this off. Sweet.